Hi everybody, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and today we're going to be looking at Blood Red Skies. This is the Mitsubishi A6M5 Zero Expansion Box. So this is a new game from Bolt, the folks that brought you Bolt Action, Warlord Games, and it's their World War II aerial combat game. I'm kind of excited about this because I am a history buff and I love World War II aviation. That's a big hobby and passion of mine. So when I heard about this game, I was really excited about it and pre-ordered the stuff. Ironically though, I got the expansions before the core box arrived. I did download the rules online. They have them online, but I don't have the core box yet. But that's not going to stop me from taking a look at the boxes that I did get. So starting again with the Mitsubishi A6M5 Zero box, you have some really nice cool artwork. The zeros over the Pacific. And on the back of the box we have an example of some of the contents as well as what's in here. You get 6 zeros, 6 advantage flying bases, 1 aircraft card, 7 aircraft trait cards, 6 double-sided pilot skill dice, or discs, sorry, 1 aircraft marking sticker sheet, and 3 action cards. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we get. So we get a cardstock sheet, thick but not super thick. FFG, I think their stuff's a little bit thicker, but all the pieces are there. That's a range ruler of some kind. The cards, which we'll take a look at in a moment. Some decals, or no, these are stickers. So stickers, not decals. That's a little disappointing. Just because I like painting. And then a bag with the aircraft and the flying stands. So this is not a Ziploc bag, so we're going to have to tear into it, but that's quite fine. It looks like these flight stands are assembled already, 2 parts. And then the aircraft are 1 part. So I believe that these are 1/200 scale, if I remember correctly. Let's see if I can get this in focus here. It's kind of a off color to get into focus. Detail bottom and detail on the top. Very nice. It is flexible plastic. At least on the wings. The fuselage feels pretty sturdy. And it's got a triangular slot which fits right in there. And then part of this game, and we'll go over this more when I review the core set, open up the core set and review it, is the concept of being advantaged, disadvantaged, and neutral. And that's a big thing in air combat, to have advantage, energy advantage, or disadvantage compared to your opponent. Rather than being a 3-dimensional game, this just uses the concept of advantage. So you're still playing a 2-dimensional game, but your plane might have advantage or be disadvantaged against an opponent, which is kind of cool. The way you denote that on the board is just by the tilting stand. So you tilt it back, so you're flying up. You are, I think that's disadvantaged, because you're flying up and losing energy. That is neutral, and that's advantaged, probably because you're diving on your enemy. At least I think that's how it is, and if I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me. So you've got 6 of these, so you've got a nice group. 6 isn't quite a squadron, but you've got a nice group of zeros to go. Now I believe each one of these boxes that contain 6 planes runs about $25, $24, and it gets you a whole faction. All in all, there are 4 factions so far. There is Japanese. I guess there's 5. There's Japanese, there's British, there's American, German, and Soviet. You know, I kind of like these. The detail's overscaled, but not ridiculously so, and that will just make painting it a little bit easier. All right, so what else do you get? You get cards. So this is the card for the Zero. Traits have tight turn and vulnerable. And a description of the Zero on the back end. Then you also get cards. You get aircraft trait cards, which give you things like tight turn and vulnerable. You also have a doctrine card, wall of lead, theater, poorly trained opponents, and an ace skill card, tactical wizard. So all in all, I can't speak to the quality of the game or how good the Zero is compared to the other planes in the set yet, or how they will compare to each other. I'll need to get in a couple of games and see how it goes. I think my son Jake, Amgas Jake, is going to be painting this set, and I've got a P-51 set that I'm going to be painting up. My favorite theater is the Pacific Theater, and so I am a little disappointed I haven't seen any United States Navy planes yet. The Corsair, the Wildcat, those are some of my favorite aircraft of all time, and I hope they make it into the game. But it remains to see if this game has any legs and how well it's going to be supported. Right now, we do have those 5 factions, those 5 nations, but there's only one plane type for each one. So who knows how they're going to expand it. Do we get bombers? Do we get additional fighters? And so on. History-wise, the planes that we have the P-51 for the Americans, the late model Zero for the Japanese. You have a Spitfire, Me-109 for the Germans, and I think it's a Yak for the Soviets. Those are all pretty similar, although the P-51 is pretty high performance late war compared to you know, the Me-109, for example. But we'll see how they shake out stats wise as we kind of delve into this game a little bit more. But there you go, guys. That is a really quick look at the Blood Red Skies Zero Squadron Box for from Warlord Games. So I hope you enjoyed this quick unboxing. If you did, please go ahead and let us know down below. Give us a like and subscribe. Let us know what you think about Blood Red Skies and the Zero in the game. Let us know if you think it's great, if it stinks, or whatnot. Also, check us out on Facebook at All Miniatures Great and Small. We'd love to hear from you there. You can keep track of what we're doing. We try to post upcoming battle reports and videos so you can see what we have coming down the pipe. As always, thanks for watching, and keep on wargaming.